Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now here's Duren. Stolen by Jackson. Markkanen with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Bailey. Now Jackson. Fade away. And down it goes. 2 points.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Here's MP. Deflected. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Here's MP. About a minute into this first quarter. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Fires for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons on offense. Here's MP. Cans it from the wing.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Jackson. Now Markkanen from behind the arc. And another miss by Utah. MP looking around. And here's Duren. MP outside, pulls it, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. Duren the screen. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Out left to the wing. And Bailey gets it to go.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Count the basket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's MP. And he drives in. Now Duren. No one near him. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Duren becoming more comfortable with this shooting game.
1:03 left in the first quarter. Here's George. Fires the 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Duren, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pistons trail by 3. The drive by MP. And the dunk by Duren.
physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Jackson outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul. Long range from the inbound. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And here's Cunningham outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Nope.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Cunningham. Pass to MP. From deep. Kept alive. Duren. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
And he drops the first. And Duren drops them both.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And Cunningham's size in his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. The 17-footer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Pistons trail by 4. Harris outside. To the middle. Shoot from the baseline. MP no good. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's George on the wing. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
MP outside. Pass to Harris. Out to the right wing. The Pistons need to get one up quick. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Now here's Markkanen. Defended by Thompson. Jackson surveying the D. Shot is up. Detroit with a rebound. MP outside. Pass to Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now Cunningham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's MP. Blocked. Jackson outside. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Inside. MP. And MP throws it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Cunningham outside. MP outside. For three, here's Harris. And he buries his first look.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Pass to George. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Now Duren. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Markkanen. Just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
Pass to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now Jackson, covered by MP. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And stolen by Markkanen. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
MP outside. Cunningham outside. Cunningham attacks for three.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2. And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
George outside. Pass to Jackson. Over MP. No good, off the front rim. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Bailey, covered by MP. Basket counts. And Utah leads by 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
George outside. Pass to Bailey. From the arc. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Doesn't believe it finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Harris left side. The 3. Rebounded by Bailey. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, clear the deck.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Jackson, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jackson can't get it to go. A tight one here in Detroit. Duren attacks. And he banks in the layup. Duren's got 10 points here in the second half.
And there's a lot of size in motion. Duren like a freight train to the rim.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Fires the three. Drops in the three. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the paint.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
This will be his third free throw of the game. So it's Utah now. "27 seconds left in the third. And the basket is good. He's got 22.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Cunningham outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pass to Duren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Duren's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Fades. The shot no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 2-point game. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Releases. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail up by 4. Pass to MP. Driving inside. Harris outside. And again, the Pistons missing. Utah with the ball. Rebound Detroit.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
Pure from three-point range.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Shoots a 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Cunningham. Puts up the tray. George is there for the rebound. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. For 3. The 3 ball is down.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Jackson. Bailey. Can't hit it. MP outside. Now Harris.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
Jazz leading by 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Duren. MP outside. From deep. Yes, sir, with the 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
They double him with Harris. Now Jackson. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And the Jazz with possession. 2-point game.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Outside Harris. Jackson with 3. Oh, it's off.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Bailey.
And a nice contest there by Cunningham, using his size and reach to great effect.
Fires the 3. The triple drops.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
MP outside. Now Cunningham to take the lead. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And here's MP. Harris! The 3 is off. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. See you next time.